Sharon.
I was like, bloody hell. Desperate.
Okay. Line up middle toe with the knees. I'm going to be gentle today, I think. Take a breath in. And circle the shoulders back. Just turn it up a little bit. Keep circling. 4 more. Just hold those shoulders down and circle the head around. Other way. 2 more. Keep those shoulders back and down. Center, just a little side bend. There we go. Stretch a little bit bigger. Hold it center round the back. Reach up. And again. Last one. Back to that side bend. Cross right. Put lip gloss on, and now my hair's sticking to my lips. Round the back. Up. And again. Hold those elbows just shoulder height. Twist and twist. Try to keep your hips forward. As you're coming out behind, turn and press your palm. Morning, you.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good.
I've been listening to the replay last time. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Very
Pull,
exciting.
pull those elbows behind. Do you want to come at the front? Yeah. Good. Just squeezing those elbows behind the body line. So a little bit of upper back work here. 2 more. Arms come all the way forward, circle. I just filmed an arm workout, so I feel like I've already done this. My arms are killing me. And round the back, and just allow those shoulders to open out. Arms come back up. So I'm pulling behind with my elbows. Just hold them back there, hold them. And just press the palms. Squeezing the elbows in. Right arm up. Pull back, left. Pulse both. Right up, come on, push and pull. Back to those side bends. Float the up. Feet stay grounded. Last 4. Stay center, palms up and just shift. Right to left, good. So your hips, your pelvis stay steady. Your feet stay grounded. You're working your waist. There, there. Morning, morning. No worries, no worries. Morning, morning, morning. Nikki, you on this morning? Bring that left arm over. And again. I know. We might be stretching our waist, but we're working our arms. Other side. So you're going to really start to feel that through the back and the shoulders. Hold it here. Press back and up. Press back and up. Now keep going like that on a diagonal. Press back. Let's try the other one. Woo. Come on, you got to really push out behind. Center. Yeah, we did. They're complaining here. Palms stay up. Push back. Drop your shoulders through the center of the back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring your arms forward, hug a ball. Release your hands and slide down to the wrists. Separate your shoulder blades. Drop the chin to the chest. Roll the shoulders back and roll through. All the way to the toes. Hold it there. Deep breath, slowly unfold. Reach the arms. Wide. Let's do that again. Roll down. Shoulders heavy. Heels the spine open out. Put the belly button through to the base of the spine. Take a breath and slowly unfold. Reach up. Stretch. Last 4. And arms come down. Okay, you need your ball. Okay, mine's rather large, as you can see. Okay, so left foot on top of the ball. And just there for some balance. Or not. Okay, just want you to do a little bit of a stretch through the back of the leg. So as I push the ball away, flex the foot. Do you not want to take your trainers off?
What?
Do you not want to take your trainers off? Flex. Hold it there. Could you forward fold, reach for your toe? Whoa. Coming up. Now you might find it easier placing the whole foot on the ball, so if you do, that's fine. So let's try stretching, reach over, bend the supporting knee, hips out behind. Good. Lift up. So obviously I'm stretching that left leg, but I'm working the right leg now. So bend that right knee, bend, hips out behind, and lift. And again, bend. And lift. Lovely, good. And again, bend. Think about the stretch through that left leg, through the back of the left leg. You're conditioning all the way from the right ankle, up around the back of that leg, into your buttock. 2 more. Hips out behind. Last one. Hold it there. Arms come down. Bring the ball in. Squat. Last 4. Make sure that knee stays over that right foot. Hold it down and pulse. Take the weight off the ball. Last 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, coming up. Come off, circle. Other way. Onto the ball. So push and pull. Flex the foot. Heels to toes. And hold. So all the way over, stretch, bend your left knee. And up. That should feel really nice through that right leg now, stretching all the way down. And up. Good, come on, sit your hips out behind. And up. Push that right leg away, all the way. Really good at the knee and at the hip. Good, and again. All of you. Yes, okay. Good. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Ooh, she says lose balance. Come up, arms down. I'll set you all off now. And squat. There we go, into that left side. 7, 6. Hold it down, hold it. And pulse. 8, 7. Come on, sit your hips back. 4, 3, 2, up, circle, well done. Opposite direction. Pick up your ball and just start lunging here. Take the ball to the chest. So really wide with those legs. If you've got socks on, you're probably going to slip, aren't you? I've got my mat wide, so I'm all right. Good. Just hold it wide there. Arms come up, drop down. And pulse. So back is straight. Push your knees out behind you. So roll the weight onto the little toes. Hold, low, come over. Center, other side. Come on, really load the legs. You see how I'm not moving my pelvis? I'm staying where I am. Working those inner thighs. Center, come forward, all the way down. Drive your hips up and stretch. Push the ball away from you. And push your bottom out behind. I'm going to roll the ball back in and turn to my right. So I've got the ball underneath that left hand. Now drop the knee and lift. So work into that hip flexor, opening out. Good, really feel that stretch coming through the right glute and that left hip. Nice and slow. Just 2 more. Hold the knee down to the floor, flatten out your foot, just pick up your ball and push over. Now I'm going to rest my right arm onto that right thigh so I get a really good push across. And just hold that stretch, really opening out. Bring it back center. Come all the way around, rotate and give me that hamstring stretch, push the ball away. Breathe into the stretch there. I'm pushing into the ball and feeling a stretch coming across the top of the back as well. And then turn. Ball underneath the right hand. And nice and slowly lift and lower. So drop and lift. Really feel that opening. Let's really use this. Get a really good stretch to the front of the thigh, through the hip, and through that left buttock. Good. Ball's just adding a little bit of instability. 2 more. Hold it down. Pick up your ball and come over. You've got to shift your weight, find your balance, get the stretch. So push onto that left elbow. center, just pop the ball down. Hands in front, step back and push into your downward dog on the hole. Now just pedal the feet. If you did last night's class, this will be a welcome stretch through those calves. So pedal through. Hold both heels down, crown of the head comes down and hold there. Drop to your knees. Okay, so we're going to use the ball in between our knees here. So squeezing the ball. Now you could come to your elbows if you've got sore wrists, otherwise just as you are. Wrong top, left place.
Nice.
Curl your toes underneath you, knees underneath the hips. Really pull back with those abs. So I'm connecting my inner thighs, and then I'm just going to lift and just not going all the way down. So spread those toes out. Get some good stretch here. We don't often think about this, but hands are under the shoulders or elbows. But when you spread your toes and you're up and down, think about stretching through the toe joints as well. People like you and I, Karen, this is good.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Toes.
yeah. Get that stretch. Spread those toes. Good, you'll feel this in the thighs and inner thighs, squeezing that ball. 4 more. We're going to combine this with some plank work. Last one, come all the way down and just come then into plank position. Now I'm continuously working my inner thighs, squeezing the ball. So knees or toes. Hold your plank. Good, strong pull up. Really squeeze that ball. 4, 3, 2, knees come down and a quick sit back in the heels, and then we go again. Lifting the chest, coming all the way back and just feeling that stretch come through the fronts of the legs slightly. Warmed up now. Good. Set 2. Let's turn it around. Okay, so hands or elbows straight underneath the shoulders. Squeeze that ball. Curl your toes. Lift. Let's play about with the direction slightly. So I'm going to drop, center, drop, center. If you're not comfortable with that, then just stay with the lift and lower on the center. Come on, squeeze that ball. So 4 more. Center. 3 more. Oh, thighs. 2 more. Last one. Come down and straight into plank when you're ready. Take a breath and lift. Hold. So really strong on that hold. Squeeze that ball. Take the tension off the shoulders. Keep holding. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, are you still there? 3, 2, come down. Sit back into your heels first. Breathe into the stretch. Come back and all the way. This time if you want to increase that stretch, Drive those hips up and lift the bottom. Or if you just tap your knee, yeah. And last set, come on, let's do this. I know, hips up. Ready? I think I'll do that too. There's just needing to do that. Curl your toes underneath and lift. Okay, let's make this the last one, shall we? I said I'd take it easy today. Little bounces. Make sure that ball is right in between the knees. Drive your hips up, oh, that'll be nice, and drop. And lift, and drop. Those shoulders away from the ears. And just hover and bounce again. Last 8. 4 more. And come all the way forward. I'll squeeze that ball. See how long your inner thighs have been working here. Lift up and hold. Squeeze it. Good. I've got a light on, I have. Okay, everybody, drive your hips up and drop. And again, come up and drop. Nice work. And up and drop. 2 more. Last one. Lovely. Come down this time. Take your ball, come onto your side. Just give the quads a stretch. You'll be able to do this one. You lie on your side. You don't want that?
No, it's another cup that I've got.
I'll grab you an old one.
Lost somewhere on the back seat.
Hold it there, heel to the bottom. So pull that knee back. Put it back and hold. Good. Breathe into the stretch. And when you're ready, just turn it over. Sorry guys, back 1 second and do the other leg. So spin over onto your other side. That feel good. And release, well done. We have not finished with the inner thighs though. Pop it back. Stay where you are. Okay, so elbow underneath you. Again, anybody who's got sore neck, shoulder, you could come all the way down for this one. Now, all it does when I bring myself up on my elbow is it just connects the waist a little bit more. So lift, and you are squeezing underneath leg. So try and pull that underneath leg off the floor. Push it into the top one. Let your top leg almost just drop like a heavy weight. In your inner thigh. Did you do last night?
Oh no, I don't normally do Tuesday. It's really good, I like that.
Good.
Well done.
Hold it up, hold it. Now squeeze your ball, squeeze, squeeze. You got that inner thigh? They're not speaking to me, so I'm presuming not.
Yeah.
Inner thigh,
Yeah.
8, 7. It's the underneath leg, you should be feeling it in.
Waist.
And your waist, yeah. Roll your hip forward, Trish. There. So try not to lean back. 4, 3, 2, hold. Pull it in. And out. And in. And out. Come on, waist. In. Still got to keep those legs lifted. 3, 2 more. What was that face for? Oh, last one. Hold. Bring them forward. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Annie was looking at me waiting for the next instruction then. Take the ball out. Bring the soles of the feet together. Grab hold of your ankles and push those knees wide. Just rock from left to right. Breathe it out there. And then just hold that stretch. Remember which leg you've just worked. Come onto your back for now. We will come to the other side. So feet just hip distance apart. Ball stretches over the top there. Okay, I want you to push your hips up and bring the ball over. And slowly roll back down through the spine. And again, push the lower back down, lift, squeeze, and over. And again, push. And again. Really squeezing those glutes. And again. Last one. Hold the hips lifted. Hold it. Reach the ball to the ceiling. And squeeze. Little pulses at the top. You've got 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, slowly roll down. Bring those knees in. I'm going to roll my ball up the shins, over the toes, round the back. Can you do that? And then pull that ball against the back of those legs, holding in there. Flex and point the feet. So if you take the ball a little bit higher up towards your heels, you get that pull coming from the top of the legs. But again, just point and flex. Breathe into that hamstring stretch. Lock out the backs of those legs and hold it there. Breathe down. Okay, turn it over, other side. Other one, Karen. Just spin your head up this end. I think you might have been actually. Yeah, yes you were. Are you all there? Legs straight. You can go down if you need to. Lift. It's hard, it's virtually impossible to lift them, isn't it? Yeah. It's because you've got trainers on, they're too heavy. doing it, including me, I can feel it. Try and just come away from that shoulder if you can. Yeah, there's always one side you'll find you've either got less flexibility in, you're tighter on. It's much harder work. You've got 4, 3, 2, I like, you've got 4, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, pull it in and away. Slow it down if you need to. It's not very comfortable on the hips if you've got bony hips. That's where we tend to then shift back onto our buttocks. We try and keep those hips stacked. Hold them straight, push them out. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Sit tall, drop those shoulders, and then push those knees out wide. So in this position, you can also stretch across the top of the back. So as you're pushing your elbows out, feel your shoulders open. Try and rest the chin down to the chest. Let's take this into a little bit of a deeper stretch through those legs. So come out wide, shake your legs. Ball in front. So lift up off the ball. Exhale as you come forward, roll that ball away. Heel of the hands come over the ball and hold that stretch. So the key here is, so we were talking about this last night, everyone wants to get as far down as they can, obviously, but if your knees are bent, you are taking the emphasis away from that stretch. So first things first is to have the knees straight. So come back up. Make sure those legs now stay straight as you push away. And if it's just there you get to, then fine. And you progress that stretch on every breath. I want you to pull your toes up, so flex the feet, keep the backs of the knees down. Great work, good. Come all the way up, well done. Okay, turn onto your bottoms. So you've done a lot of back work. Let's come around the front. A slow tuck under and lift. So a little tuck under and lift. So if you haven't got a ball, get one of these because they really do make the workouts much more interesting, I think, when you can put a little bit of equipment in there. This one's bigger than the green ones I had, but I do think a little bit bigger is probably makes it a bit easier. And those ones don't seem to blow up very well anymore. I think they've sort of had their day. I've got about 3 balls left of 30. I've given them all out, so I hope you lot are going to give them all back at the end, because I haven't kept a list of who's got my stuff. Very trustworthy. Keep rolling. Okay, so just hold it here in that half roll back position. Pass the ball from left to right. And roll down. If we weren't in the situation we're in now, it's quite a nice little group in here today. What we could do is hold a half roll back, come up, and then throw the ball to each other. Just a thought. It's funny how you think of these things when you can't do them, isn't it? Exhale, come up, chin to chest. And again. All the way over. Coming up. Sit tall and hold a half roll back. Left to right shoulder. Hold it out in front. Come up if you can. Left to right shoulder. Seven. Keep tucking under. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down. Ooh. Roll up. And again, roll down, halfway, hold. Could you go a little bit further? Go as far as you can comfortably. Right knee in, and away. Left knee in, and away. Really strong on those abs. One roll down all the way, and we put it together. Over the top. Exhale, lift. All the way forward and forward. Fold and give me a stretch. Reach. Breath in, lift. Hold a half roll back there. Tuck under. Left, right. We do one roll up in between each change. 4 more. Roll back. When you're ready, roll up. Sit tall on your seating bones. Hold a half roll back. Hold it. So shoulder. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Roll back. I'm going to stay here to the wall. When you're ready, rolling up. Come on. Sit tall. I did. Hold it there. Arms come up. There. Pull your elbow now. A little shift. There. Oh, there we go. Up to that waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll down. Rolling up. Sit tall. Far back as you can go. Hold. Right here. Roll down all the way. Give it a quick stretch. A breather, Trish, a breather. A break, yeah? Okay, I'm going to bring the ball under my bottom. Play around with it as much. When you've got a bigger one here, doesn't sound right, does it? When you've got a bigger ball, that doesn't sound right either. Depending on the size, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so you I'm trying to think that. You've got to try and position it. We go again. Okay, stop being a child, Lindsay. Knees over, hips, arms wide. Okay, so just make sure those abs are braced there. So if you move it a bit further up the back or a bit lower down, you're going to feel where your abs are working the hardest, and that's where you want to be with the ball. Good. So I'm just going to drop my right leg. You can keep it bent or you can straighten it out. And lift. Try the other side, so you could extend it fully. And lift. Now the ball lifts us, obviously means we can extend the range by dropping the leg lower, whereas we wouldn't do on the floor without the ball. But if you haven't got the ball, obviously same thing, lying on your back. There are lots of ways you can challenge this if you feel that you don't want to fall off that ball. I can pick my palms up off the floor. I could lift one arm off the floor. I could float it over and then bring it back. And I could float the other arm over and bring it back. Really strong on those abs. So just keep the legs going. Try and keep those knees over your hips. Don't pull them too far over your chest, because then again you take the work off the abs. So that last level, that hardest level, really challenging would be both arms, and you've got to really hold your balance there. Push into the ball with the core. And lift. And again. Arms by your side, everyone, to finish it. Bicycles. Cycle. Good. 8, 7, come on, breathe, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and take that ball out, pop it in between your knees, arms come wide, and just circle first. Massage through the base of that spine. Try the opposite direction. And pull those knees in, drop across to the right and hold. I'm going to extend my top leg. If you want to take the ball out, please feel free. That actually then pulls that stretch into the outer thigh slightly. Come across other side, breathing into these stretches, 3 to 5 breaths. Nice and toasty here by the radiators. Oh yeah. Come back to the middle, well done. Just take those arms over the head, legs away, and a big stretch, allowing the back to arch, the rib cage to open out. Just pop your ball to the side. I'm going to roll over onto my tummy. And come all the way onto all fours, where I'm going to round back there. Tucking under with your tailbone. Gently, that little rock backwards. So that last exercise will just cause a little bit of lower back tightness. So just gently rocking, making sure you're driving under, tucking under with your tailbone. I'm just going to come into my downward dog position. Crown of the head comes down. I'm going to walk my feet in a little bit closer if I can. And just rock gently forwards and backwards. It doesn't matter if the heels come off the floor a bit. When you push back through to the heels, just try and keep those legs straight. Good, I'm going to walk the hands forward and step my left leg all the way in front and just hold that stretch there. Now you can put the back knee down if you want to, if you're more comfortable. So if your left leg is in front, left arm open out. Stretch. Drop that weight down low. If you need to put the back knee down, please do. And bring it back in. And change. In your own time. So right foot down, right arm opens out. Bring the hand down, bring the knees back. Come all the way back to the knees and walk the hands through to the toes. Slowly come up halfway, hands on your thighs, knees bent and step wide. Turn your toes out. So you can either rest your elbows on top of your thighs or push those knees out wide with your elbows. Allow the hands to drop, toes forward, and head drops down as you come into that forward fold. In your own time, knees soften, up you come. All the way. Big circles. Just taking your right arm up and over. And the other side. Sweep around. And again. And again. Lift up. Sweep down. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Thank you everyone. I'm dashing, so I'm just going to say goodbye now really quickly.